So today we're going to be talking. About Moon Knight, the Lockley, the Mark, the Spectre, all of them. So Moon Knight is like Batman. If Batman was moon, if he had like moon powers, I'd say. So let's get into it. One of the most infamous runs for Moon Knight is his 2006 run. If you're wondering why my voice is weird, I lost my voice. So the 2006 run is infamous for one thing. I'll show you it right now. This. I'll probably get demonetized just for showing this. But I've seen other content creators get away with showing this. So, here's your guys' glimpse of Mortal Kombat. So, Moon Knight follows the story of Mark Spector, who is a military specialist. And then he gets trapped in some sort of like thing where the moon gods tether him up, and then the moon god he's stuck with is the moon god Khonshu, which gives him powers and makes him Moon Knight. And also, I think the other personas are like different versions of him. Yeah, the different versions of him. Like once I saw him like doing a yoga session, and then they were just like talking to him while he was doing it, and they're just like, "Shut up, just freaking shut up." And then, so notably, notable, notable things to know about him. I have this comic. I have it. I'll probably do a live reading of it if I'm ever able to. So, the Ramirez run. When you're talking about that one, really matters. Where is it? I gotta find it so I can. So, like, he's. I forgot to talk about Mr. Knight. So, Mr. Knight was like different. I'd say this one is Steven. And then, like, I think he appeared in the Heroes for Hire series. And that's it. Then there's the show, which is good. I watched it. Fortnite skin. That's not Fortnite. I know that. Got to get mad. I didn't like how they were doing this like thing where I was just like random Marvel character and Moon Knight. But they're good. They're good. I like them. Okay, so this is one. So it's Moon Knight, Black, White, and Blood. So honestly, it could be about like Queen of Spades or something. I think this is the run that everyone compliments, right? Oh no, it's this one. Lemire's run. Everyone loves that one. This is the one where like Moon Knight's Stephen Grant. Oh my god. So this is the one where he's like an actor and stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys when he debuted. I don't know when he debuted. That's the question I still gotta answer. No! Why am I looking at that? That's not what I'm supposed to be looking at. Werewolf by Night, issue 32. I'll read that. The son of Robbie, Mark Spector served as a Force Recon Marine and Bree Fly as a CIA operative before becoming a mercenary along his friend Jean Paul Frenchy D. Champ. During a job in Sudan, Spector is appalled when ruthless fellow mercenary Rial Bushman attacks and kills archaeologist Dr. Alarun. in front of the man's daughter and colleague, Marlon Allerin. After fighting Bushman, the guy who died, and being left for dead, a mortally wounded Spectre reaches Alloran's recently unearthed tomb and is placed before a statue of the Egyptian moon god Khonshu. Spectre dies, then suddenly revives fully healed. He claims Khonshu wants him to be the moon's knight, the left fist of Khonshu, redeeming his life of violence by now protecting and avenging the innocent. While early stories imply Spectre is merely insane, it is revealed Khonshu is real, one of the several entities from the other void, a dimension outside normal time and space, once worshipped by ancient Earth people. On his return to the United States, Spectre invests his mercenary profits into becoming a crime fighter, Moon Knight, aided by Frenchie and Marine Alloran, who becomes his lover and eventually the mother of his daughter. Along with his costume alter ego, he primarily he primarily primarily uses the other identities to gain information from different different social circles. Billionaire businessman Stephen Grant, taxi cab driver Jake Lockley, and pseudo detective and police consultant Mr. Knight. It is later revealed Moon Knight has dissociative idea identity disorder (DID), incorrectly referred to as psychoparesia in some stories, and that the alters known as Grant and Lockley originally manifested during his childhood. Other subsequent alter egos who do not assume the Moon Knight identity have emerged at other points during his adulthood, including a werewolf fighting astronaut, impersonators of Khonshu, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Captain America, Iron Man, and Echo, and a red-haired little girl known as the Inner Child, who first appeared in Ultimate Marvel continuity. It is debated in different stories whether Spectre has genuine DID due to childhood trauma or if his similar symptoms are the result of brain damage caused by his physic, physic psychic connection to Khonshu, a good connection compelling his personality to shift between the four major aspects of the moon god's multi-faced nature: the traveler, the pathfinder, the embracer, and the defender of those who travel at night. Khonshu claims he created a, psych, a psychic connection with Spectre, Grant, and Lockley when the latter were young, decades before they were Moon Knight. In most of his stories, Moon Knight has no supernatural abilities beyond occasional visions of mystic insight. He relies on athletic ability and advanced technology, expert combat and detective skills, and a high tolerance for pain based on willpower, training, and experience. Since becoming Moon Knight, there have been multiple occasions where the character has died only to be resurrected by Khonshu, implying he may now be effectively immortal until the moon god's protection is revoked. Whether Khonshu has limitations on how often he can resurrect specters unknown. For a time, Moon Knight's strength and resistance to injure could reach superhuman levels depending on the phases of the moon, but this ability later vanished ide- when the Moon Knight identity is occasionally depicted as an independent alter ego of the others. So that's going to be it for today's video. I will see you guys